Today I'm here to talk to you guys about the Eufy dual camera security doorbell system. This is really cool. This is the wired version. They also make a battery operated version. Now this has a camera facing out and a camera facing down, so you can see all those Amazon packages that come being delivered to you. This thing is really cool. There's an app for it and all kinds of features. So let's go ahead and take a closer look and see what comes in the package. I'm going to go ahead and put this together. We're going to install it, and I'm going to do some test samples of what this thing looks like. So let's dig in and see what we get. I just want to share with you some of the features this has. It has the dual cam technology, which I told you about. You can keep your eyes on your packages. Free local storage. You do not need to have a monthly subscription or anything. Everything is stored onto the camera or on your phone because you have an app that registers everything. 2K camera with HDR. 3-second preview videos, which means once something is targeted, it will actually go back 3 seconds and give you the information that was there before it started indicating the motion. Activate with your voice. You can do things with the Google or Alexa. Family recognition, you can program it to know certain people. Advanced detection zone. So if you have an area that is always getting like traffic or something, you don't want that. You can activate different zones, and you can talk in real time. It means if you are at home or not at home, and someone comes to the door, you can actually talk to them through the doorbell. Really, really cool. Now there's other things to this. Again, there's an app and everything. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, here's everything you're going to get in the package. You do get a quick start guide. This is a little reset key here. You're going to get a little sticker monitoring for that. And you're going to get some cables. These are little jumper cables for the Chime, so it depends on how you hook this up. You're going to need those cables. This one has to do with the installation. We have some screws and wall anchors if you need those. This is your little adapter that goes to the back of this. Now this is your Chime. So this actually does not use your Chime built into your house. This will use this little plug-in adapter Chime. It's just remote, pretty easy. This one here is a mounting plate. So you can see that this is kind of an angle. So if you need to have it angled, you mount this on. Otherwise, you don't need that, and you just mount it on the regular plate. There is a charging cable, so if you do need to go and charge, there is a battery in this that you do need to charge up, but when it's plugged in, it automatically does and charge that up. Then you got the camera itself. So there's the first camera up here facing outwards. There is a camera down here at the bottom that you can swivel around, which is really cool for your packages. And then that's your doorbell button there. And then this is just a little mounting little template to help you with mounting where the screw holes are supposed to be once you get your doorbell out of the wall itself. Okay, I want to go over some of the instructions with you, what we're going to be doing. This gives you a parts list, how the system works. It shows you how you got the doorbell, then the Chime that's plugged in. And then there's an app, so you want to install the app and plug the unit in so you can test it, which I will be doing it. And for the installation, you do want to shut off the power to the doorbell. And if you don't know which switch it is, you need to power off the whole house just to make sure, because we're dealing with electricity. These are the tools that you're going to need. You're going to need some a screwdriver, it looks like here. This shows you how to bypass the charm. That's with these little bypass jumper cables. More installation information here. Installation information here with the templates. This is the guide for using the angled adjustment, as well as depending on what you're going to mount it into. The screws, more wiring information, and so forth here. And then snapping it all together. That is your little release button to remove it. Turn the power back on, plug your Chime in, and you should be ready to go and get to the app and see it working. So, okay, to first set this up before you install it, you do need to download the app, which I already have because I had used this before. And you want to plug this into a power supply and plug it into the back. Now, this is just one of those micro USBs. It's not a USB-C, so I'm a little disappointed in that. But it is what it is, and they do give you the cord for it. So, and you can see the little light on there. So now I have to add the device. There's nothing in here yet. So I'm going to come through and show you. We're going to add a video doorbell, and we're going to do video doorbell dual wired. Okay, we're going to add it to David's home. That's a new list. If you need to add a new list, you can do that. Permissions. Okay, now there's a QR code on the back of this I need to scan, so I'm going to do that. Okay, it's already powered in, so that's good. Wait 20 seconds until the LED indicator is solid green, which it actually already is. Oops. We're going to allow it to use that. Okay, so now you want to set this up to your house Wi-Fi system. I'm going to go ahead and do that and come back when it is done. One thing to note is this only works on the 2.4G, not the 5. So you need to make sure you change it to that for your Wi-Fi. But it's all set up there. It says use the detaching pin to press the back of the hole. There's a hole in here for 2 seconds and you hear a beep. So let's go ahead and do that. Yep, there's a beep. So you have to take the plastic off the lens to make sure the camera lens is good. Now on my phone is a QR code. I'm not allowed to show it to you, but I'm going to face the camera to the phone for the QR code for it to read it. Okay, I did have to go downstairs and get actually close to my router. This would not connect up here. So the first time you do this, you got to make sure you are close to the router. It is all set up. It added successfully. I'm going to hit the next button. Now it says to go to the installation part of it. So we're going to do that. Okay, I turned off the power to this area. Of course, there's no lights, so I'm using my flashlight. But I did the jumper cables. That's the black cable in there between the front and trans. Very simple, very easy. Just pop the cover off and add that little jumper cables right on in there. Okay, I took the doorbell off, and you can see that there's just 2 little wires in there, and there's a little mounting bracket. So I'm going to take that bracket off. I'm going to unscrew those wires and put the next step of wiring up the new doorbell. Okay, I did take that little plate off. Now the new holes for the new plate does not line up, so I do have to put this little guide on it and drill some new holes. So I'm going to drill the holes, and then I should be able to put the mounting plate on it after that. Okay, instead if you're putting into wood or a solid surface like this, you don't need to drill it first, and you don't have to put the anchors in. So I just drilled the screws directly in and with the template, and it worked out pretty good. And I took the screws out and put the little platform, the little base on here. So that's all good and ready to go. Okay, I did use the extenders on there. They come with these extensions because I used the plate, the 15-degree mounting plate. You got to put that on first and then the bracket, and then that extends it out a little bit. It's just easier to use this, and there's that little extra cubby hole in there I can shove them into, which was pretty good. These things will just fit right up inside there. There you go. It's all installed. It looks really good. I'm going on to the next step. Okay, I got everything hooked up and installed. I'm doing a screen capture right now of my phone so you can see it. This is what it looks like here. And when I did hook it up, it did do a test for the voltage and said it wasn't strong enough to run it, but it looks like everything's running okay because it looks like it's working. And so pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually come away from the house. So now I'm away from the house right now, away from the doorbell, and I'm going to show you my phone as soon as I walk up. What happens? It's going to give me an alert. So let's take a look and do that. There it is. The alert happens within seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit the play button here, and it's going to launch. And let's see, start voltage diagnostics. Okay, so now it's giving me this voltage issue. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that and see. It's doing some testing. Transformer is capable. Okay, so now it does say that it's capable. Before it gave me that it didn't, so I was freaking out. Now I'm going to turn the sound down here because of feedback. But now you see, now you can see where I'm at. You can see my body coming in where this looks at, and then now the package button. You know, the package camera down below. You can see it gets almost right to the wall. So that if something is small down here, then it's not going to register it. But it looks like it's, or that very small corner way over here. Otherwise, that camera is nice because you can see pretty much the whole ground, and then the above, so people are coming to it. Now you do have a lot of different features on this thing. We've got the record button. You can record right from here. You can screenshot. You can talk to people through the doorbell. You can do a quick reply. This is cool. So,
excuse me, can I help you?
There you go. So you can do those kind of things, or
Please leave it at the door.
there you go. Please leave it at the door if you can hear that. Pretty cool stuff there. You can have it go to different views. Now there's a lot of settings to this too. On here you can do dual detection, that's what it's on now, delivery guard, dual cam, familiar faces, auto ring, indoor chimes, their video settings, audio settings, all this kind of stuff. Share your device, you can share it with other people. Very, very cool. Start and remove and whatnot. So it's very simple, pretty much simple to do. Easy to install. It was easy to set up the app and work. And I'm looking forward to seeing all my packages that come in from Amazon or wherever else. So if you're looking for a really good video doorbell system, I definitely recommend the Eufy.